They said I dream too loud, I said turn me up. They drew their lines, I drank from a bigger cup. They played it safe inside the lane. I was a crazy one with no chain. They said I dream too big, I said watch me fly. I don't need your map, I've got my sky. While you were using an old tool, I was creating what's insanely cool. You don't need rules to feel alive. You just need truth you won't deny. Don't blur your edge to fit their scene. The world was built by wild routines. Here's to the crazy ones, the bold and bright, the misfits who won't dim their light. You call them lost, they found their tune. They dance with stars, they howl at moons. They don't ask when, they just begin. The crazy ones who always win. They called it madness, I called it spark.
Again, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever. Because believing that the dots will connect down the road will give you the confidence to follow your heart, even when it leads you off the well-worn path. And that will make all the difference.
I colored outside lines in the dark. They feared the fall, I craved the climb. I broke their clocks and bent the time. You weren't made to just obey. You were born to shift the way. The mold was never shaped for you, so break it clean and break it true. Here's to the crazy ones, the fierce and free, the ones who see what we can't see. You call them rebels, they call it soul. They feel too much, they love to hold. They don't escape, they rearrange. The crazy ones who make the change. No boxes left, no lines to trace, no trophies hung in a safe place. They lose, they fail, they rise again and leave the world a different spin. Here's to the crazy ones, the ones like you, with fire eyes and skies to choose. You'll scare the world but light the flame of those who never played the game. So don't hold back, just break and run. You are the crazy one. Become. Here's to the misfits, the round peg in the square hole crew, the ones who feel too much and still push through. You call them crazy, they call it true. They don't fit the mold, they made something new. The world won't remember the ones fond of rules. It'll remember the crazy ones, because they are crazy enough to think they can change the world, because they are the ones who do. They thought they were just misfits, but they were the future whispering through.
The biggest thing since the iPhone is ImagineerShip. It unlocks the collective subconscious genius of your organization. When everyone senses, thinks, and feels consumer bonds in a synchronized manner, there will be more time and focus on innovation. I wish I had ImagineerShip. It's insanely cool.